Hi, this is Rust and Magic. Welcome to a new video in getting your DAZ characters working in LightWave series. Today we're going to take a look at IK and how to set it up on the legs and the arms. Welcome. So here we are where we left off with our character, and we have all the bones imported so they work. And let's do some IK here. We're gonna start with the legs, and we need some rotation limits here. We're gonna get the motion properties here, press M, and under the controllers and limits we can set the rotation limits. So let's start with the knee here. We're gonna make sure it can't bend the wrong way here. That's the important thing, because the IK won't like that. It will look strange. So pitch limit enabled. That's the green axis. We need to rotate around that. So that's the only one. Let's make it minus 140 to minus 1 degrees. Not 0, because that would cause problems. So let's keep it at minus 1. And let's do the same on the other side. What was it? Minus 140, yeah. So we go minus 140 to minus 1. And that's the knees. We're only going to rotate around pitch. We don't need anything else. If we go up to the thigh bones, we're going to have to rotate around, that would be bank and pitch, right? Green and the red. So yeah, pitch and bank. And the pitch is going to be something like, it's not that important. Let's make it minus 100 to 100. That's a good start. We can change them later, no worries. And for the bank, let's go with something like minus 1 to, how far out do we bend the leg? Let's go with minus 10 there, and out to 50 degrees. That should be fine, I think, to start with. And the other side, we do the same thing. Pitch and bank limits, and minus 100 to 100, was it? Yeah, it was. And the bank was minus 50 to 10. We need to turn it the other way around here on this side. Like that. Okay, then we need to go to the pelvis bone, which is the next above the thigh bones, and we need to set unaffected by IK of descendants. So that's where the IK chain stops. So if we pull the foot, it will stop there. It won't pull the rest of the body with it. This is important, otherwise we get all kinds of crazy stuff. We're going to need a couple of null objects here to work as goals for the IK. So we're going to create a goal called left foot goal. We're going to make it a ring, I think. Or, yeah, let's make it a ring. And it's going to be on a y-axis under the foot. And let's make it 10 centimeters. Would that be? Yeah, we try 10 centimeters and see how that works out. And let's make another goal. And that's going to be the right foot goal. And we set it the same parameters here, so no x-ray. We're going to make it a ring and 10 centimeters like that. Yeah. So now I have the goals. Now we need to position the goals where the foot bones are, or the foot joints actually. So let's select the right foot goal here. And then we're going to parent it temporarily to the foot bone to get them in the same position. That's the easiest way to do it. So we turn off parent in place under items, this button here. And if we now parent the right foot goal to the right foot bone, it's going to jump to that bone directly. It's exact same position. Now we can turn parent in place on again, and then we can unparent it. We don't want it parented to it. That could cause problems. So it was just to get it in the right position. We do the same with the left foot goal. Select the left foot goal. And why isn't it there? Let me just check here. I set it to 10 centimeters. Oh, 10 meters. That's why I can't see it. There we are, 10 centimeters. Okay. Now there is a ring there. Okay, we turn on parent in place and we set the parent item to the bone, the joint. It jumps to right position. We can turn on parent in place again and unparent it so we don't forget that. So now we have the goals in the correct position. That's good. So let's continue with this. Now we are going to, let me see here, where is the, let me clean up a little here so we better view of everything. Don't get so messy. Yeah, that's fine. Here we have the bones, the legs, and the bones for the legs. Joints, it's not bones, it's joints. Sorry about saying that. Okay, so the thigh, we need to activate inverse kinematics on pitch and bank. Same thing on the right side, pitch and bank set to IK in the motion properties, like that. That's the thigh bones, okay, good. Let's go to the knees. Only pitch, we activate IK on the pitch axis. That's the green one, and then we go to the right side and do the same thing, inverse kinematics, and perfect. That should do it. Now we just need to set up the goals. So we go to the left foot joint, and we're going to click on IKN modifiers, and we have something called goal object here, and that's where we set the goal. So the left foot's goal is going to be our left foot goal null object. It's going to try to get to that position. We're going to set match goal orientation because we want it to have the same rotation as the goal. And keep goal in reach is just a visual to keep the goal so it doesn't go too far away. It doesn't have any functional difference, it just looks better. So that should do it on the left leg, I think. Yeah, let's do the right side. Select the right foot joint and parent it to the right foot goal, like that, and match goal orientation and keep goal in reach again. And now we should have IK working on the legs. So let's select the pelvis and try and see, and we drag it and oh, sorry, not the pelvis bone, my mistake. I mean the hip bone, that's the root bone. We drag the hip bone, and yes, it works perfectly fine. It's great. So we have IK on the legs here, they're working fine. Let's grab a goal and see if we move that around. Left foot goal selected there, and we can move the goal, and oh, we need to tweak it a little bit later on. We will do that, but maybe change rotation limits, but it works fine. We have it there. That's great. Okay, so we have IK on the legs now, and it works. So let's move on to the arms now then. Okay, let's take a look at the arms then. So it's pretty much the same thing. Let me clean this up a little so we get a better overview of what's going on here. So we click on the right forearm joint, and if we go to controls and limit, we need to, let me move this here, and we rotate around the red axis, so that's the heading. So we're going to set some rotation limits on that. Let's go with, how much do you bend the arm? Let's go with 120 degrees to minus 120 to -1. Let's try that. And the other side, that's the left forearm and heading, and we need to do the, it's going to be 1 to 120 instead here then, okay? Yep, that's the other side, so we have to turn it around. For the other bones, we don't need to do so much. Let's create some goals here. Left hand goal, we do as before, we make a ring. Let's make it on the x-axis this time, I think. And 10 centimeters, no x-ray. That should do it. Okay.
And let's create another one. That's the right hand goal. Like that. And we set it up the same here, no X-ray and X-axis, and 10 centimeters, right? Like that, yes. So we do the same as before with these. We turn off parent in place, and for the right hand goal, we set the parent to be the right hand joint. If I can find it. There it is, right hand, and it jumps up there. So now we can unparent it again because we don't want it parented there. And then we select the left hand goal, and we do the same thing, no parent in place, and we parent it to the left hand joint. Like that. So now we have them in the correct position. Let's turn parent in place on again so we don't forget it, and unparent the joint. Okay. That's the goals. Perfect. We set the rotation limits, and we need to go to the collarbones above there and turn on if unaffected by IK, just as we did with the pelvis bone. So we don't propagate the IK movement up to other joints in the rig. Okay. Now we just need to turn on IK and we should be fine, I think. So let's go with the left shoulder. Let's turn off. Are we going to do heading and bank there? That's the blue and the red axis, right? We do it on the other side too, and we turn on IK on heading and bank. Let's turn off the actual rotation limits. We don't need them. Left shoulder, we turn on them. Just turn on IK on them. So heading, turn on inverse kinematics, and bank, same thing. There we are. Okay, perfect. So let's go to the forearm. It's only going to bend around one axis, and that's going to be the red one, so that's heading. So let's turn on inverse kinematics. We set the rotation limits before, so just inverse kinematics turned on. And then we go to the right hand joint, and we're going to set the goal object, and that's going to be the right hand goal we created before. There it is. Perfect. And we turn on match goal orientation and keep goal in reach, just like we did with the legs. Left hand, same thing. So left hand joint goes to the left hand goal. Match goal orientation, keep goal in reach, and we should be done. We should have IK working. So let's select the hip bone again, the top bone, and move it and see if we have. Yes, we do. That's great. So it looks like we have IK working. We're going to need to tweak it a little bit later on, but it's a good start. So let's parent everything to a master object here. Let's call it character mover and put this as the top object. Let's make a circle a little bit bigger, 50 centimeters should be fine. No X-ray. And then we can, where did the circle go? Did I mess up again? There should be a circle here. 50 centimeters? No, that's okay. No X-ray. Where is the circle? I don't get this. I messed something up. But, did I? Oh, okay. I got it. Sorry. I messed up. I've set it wrong here. Yeah, it's standard. I forgot to set it to a ring, so it becomes a circle. Sorry. Now we have it. It's a little too big. Let's make it smaller. 40 centimeters. Yeah, that should do it. So we'll use that ring to move the whole object. So we need to parent everything to it. So let's close this down here. Select all the objects that should go in there. So that's the bone rig and all the goals. And we should not select the character mover itself. Let's unselect that and then drag these into the character mover null. Make sure you get a white line like this. Then you put it inside the character mover, not like this, like that. And let go. And everything is parented to that. So if we now move this, the whole character, including the goals, move around. Okay, that is perfect, and that's the IK setup for now. We will continue in the next video, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon again.